Morning everyone, Lynn here, just sharing some of my thoughts about counselling and psychotherapy. When Peter put this out to ask us to do this, I thought, where else but to be outside when I've just finished a run? Because for a lot of people, this is their therapy. A lot of people use being outside, in nature, in the park, walking, running, just moving, just for therapeutic purpose, and there's no difference for me. That's my kind of therapy. But I also see this in a balance between looking after ourselves, our self-care, and bringing that into the therapy space, and whether that therapy space is outside in nature or in the therapy room. And I think this year has certainly shown everyone where that therapy space can actually be, and shown that some of what we thought were boundaries and limitations on that space can actually be flexible. There's been a lot of counsellors already doing walk and talk outside. That's been around long before the pandemic this year, but also moving that space online as well for more people, having to learn quite quickly how to hold that space online, how to work through a screen, how to show our empathy for people through a screen when we're not sat face to face, when that's not something that we've maybe been used to before, when that's been strange for us. We've all adapted this year and changed our practices in some way. But I think what's great about Therapists Connect, and what I certainly like, is that it joins us together. It shows that those connections where we might not be together physically. I'm out on my own now, I might have been out for a morning run and walk with a friend, but we can connect together on social media, online. Those connections are still going to be there, and we can bring that together for us. So I know Peter said this needs to be 3 and 5 minutes, and I know I'm a great one for nattering. I can natter all day, but I find it hard just to natter to myself, even when I am moving and processing and keeping that bilateral movement going, that left-right processing, which I think is just so important when we're outside and we're using that for our thoughts. So I'm just going to share something that about my running journey. This is where I started running. I know I've blogged about this before in some blogs I've wrote. I started learning to be a runner, running laps around the bowling green outside my house, and this is where I am now. It's 160 metres lap, and when I first started I couldn't run 2 of these, but I kept going and kept going and kept building up, and I think that's the same message that we bring into our practice, to keep going, to keep growing, to keep developing, keep facing our challenges, what we might face personally and what we might face alongside our clients and those that we live with. So just to sum up, yeah, this is me outside looking after myself, but also processing and thinking. And whatever messages you can take about counselling and psychotherapy this year, look after yourselves, do what feels good for you. Take care.